In this video, I'm gonna be teaching you how to draw the Superman logo as I already done. Stuff you'll need is a ruler to get these straight lines. Of course, some pencils. You don't need this many, I just got it just for video purposes. Some color objects that you can put color on with. And of course an eraser. So I already started because this is sort of the hardest part on Superman, which is drawing the outline. See if I could get that better for you. Let me see, move the camera. So if you're wondering how I did that, I just grabbed the ruler. I went for 2 inches in the inside. It's 2 inches. This side right here is 2 inches. 1 inch, and then I drew a line in the middle where they'll meet, and then I just drew an outline. I would show you about 2 inches, but the thing is, the way I got this set up, I'm gonna have to mess up the camera thing, but trust and believe it's 2 inches. I can prove to you that this is 1 inch. If you go from right here, it's about 1 inch, and you do that for both sides. So once you got the basic outline, it's not really hard. My suggestion is drawing another line, not too much, like this, but very lightly. Or let me do a better one, because the Superman logo is not the hardest, but to get it to look like the actual Superman logo takes some time. So draw a line like that and draw another line this way. That's a bad line. You know, if you do a good line, if the bottom piece right here makes into like a diamond, like a perfect diamond. So that is a better line. But oh well. So use something as a reference. See, I'm just gonna use this as my reference since I already drew it. But when I drew this, I used my band as a reference. Is how I drew mine. But I'm gonna use this as a reference because it's more clear. So this line is actually too thick. You want it closer to the edge. So I'm gonna redraw that. And don't worry about all the eraser marks because it's gonna come out with the color. So you can erase as much as you want, doesn't really matter. So if I look at my reference, I got a piece right here, got a piece right here, got a piece right here. Now for this top piece, I'm gonna go like this. You know what? You should just use the ruler for this to make it as neat as possible. Why not? Nothing wrong with perfection. And then you want to draw like a little slant in the wall, like that. And you just want to curve this. You can't really draw this with a ruler. But you want to curve this. Kind of want to be. You want this base to be longer, so you might gotta extend it a little bit. Not a problem. So you're good right there. And this one is where it gets a little complicated because now you gotta kind of like get your angles going. You gotta come in there. Yeah, I usually do this part last because I know it's usually the hardest part. The easiest part I would say about this is the bottom piece. It's just a simple triangle. But if you look, this part got a little more curve to it. Don't really make it too dark because it's not really what you want. Now you can see on my reference that is a little piece touching here, and then there's a piece going here. But this piece is down closer, so let me. This piece is like right there touching. And this piece is coming up, it's about right here. Now in that piece, you're gonna go straight up. See, trying to make it kind of parallel to the outline. You want to come down, come back this way. What? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Maybe you want to go like this. And then right here, it's kind of sharp and it curved. This is one of the second hardest. This is probably the hardest part. But you gotta get these curves right. It's not gonna look right. So you can just like sketch this in until you find something you like. Yeah. Sorry, it's my mom's. Always dubious about these type of things. So now you can just erase all this and then just build on a better stroke. So just try to like. This line is more, this thing is more thin and longer than it is fat, so just keep adjusting it till you find what you think it looks like. This thing is all about patience, though. You just keep trying. I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but to get it to look exact, it's always hard. So just don't mind that. So then if you look, there's like a line right here. That's that. Let's come back to this part because it's like the only thing we're missing. So basically this is the rough outline. You don't gotta be perfectly neat on this because like I said, this is only the outline. So you want to get something with some color to it. Just go over the lines you made. You can erase it when you're done or whatever, this doesn't matter. No worry, this is all trial and error. This marker's starting to go bad. So now this is where your eraser comes in. Just like go over those red lines. It's gonna be a little black, but it's whatever, it's okay. Don't really worry about that. Then do that again with your blue source to make the output. So yeah. Now with things that you know you want to keep is what you go over. So like I like the way this looks. So I'm gonna erase that and go over it. Where's my eraser? Because I like the way that looks. Of course, the bottom triangle looks good to me, so I'm gonna go over that. So that looks like it's good. Now this top piece looks good as well to me. So just redo that. Now, actually, now that I look at it, I think it could be a little bit better. It's alright. Perfection comes over time, guys, so don't really... I mean, of course you always want to strive for perfection, but you're not always going to get it, so... So now you go over it, make bold lines. You see I kind of messed up in there. It's going to be alright though, trust me. And this triangle right here looks pretty good, so just gonna... Sorry for all the noise, my little brother. Now this I'm not satisfied with, so do that. This line I told you to mark, it's kind of where it touches. So we can kind of build on that like that. Or this is more like this actually. This part is really hard because of that curve and that dip. Don't worry, y'all guys will get it. I'm just doing it fast because I don't want this video to go over like 20 minutes or something. Alright, well, it's good enough. We're just gonna leave it like that. So now you erase it. Now you can erase all the guidelines that you drew. Doesn't really matter no more. Don't need them no more. Mind you, you don't have to use the colors I'm using. I'm just making the original Superman logo. But you guys can actually use whatever you want to customize it. I know I've done a few that is not the original colors. Yeah, this part is a little messed up, but it'll be alright overall. Now, coloring is going to take some time, so basically I'm just going to break it down for you. The inside of the shapes you should not color at this point. This part is going to be yellow, so leave that yellow. So just like remind yourself that this is yellow. The outline of all of this is red, And then this over here is blue. Once you complete it, the color job, you will get this. Yeah, it took some time. It took about 15-20 minutes, maybe a half an hour to do this with the coloring. So I'm probably not gonna color it in this video, but you get the basic point. You just want to color around. Like I said, you can always color it however you want. You don't gotta color it like this. And then you just keep going all around. Try to get as little bit of whites as you can out. But don't really worry, because what I did was once I was done with the marker and it left a little bit of highlights, I went back over it with like a darker red crayon. And it cleared everything up. That's why it kind of looks smooth and kind of darker down here, because I really put in the work and it's darker over here because I try to like put the effect of shadow. But basically that's how you do it, guys. This is how you draw Superman logos. So just like you can sign your name. But yeah, I think my thumbnail is gonna be a picture of these two side by side after I'm finished with it. So stay tuned to that. And coming up soon is going to be the Flash logo, the Green Lantern, the Batman logo, a whole bunch of logos, just because I'm running out of YouTube ideas, which is kind of hard to believe because my YouTube channel is not really big, but I am. So we just gonna do some logos. Like if you liked it, if you don't like it, dislike it, and tell me why you disliked it. Tell me things I could have improved on, like other things like that. But basically just subscribe, please. You don't have to, but as well, thanks. It's good for me. But if you don't, dislike it. It gives me good feedback overall. I'm not gonna be mad at you guys. And even if I am, I can't do nothing to you guys anyway, so you don't gotta worry about nothing. But yeah, basically that's it. Just get the coloring in, and yep. So basically, talk to you guys later.